2020 Democrats descending on California this weekend for the state's Democratic convention, but cheers quickly turned into boos after candidate John Hickenlooper denounced socialism on stage. Listen.
Let me be clear. If we want to beat Donald Trump and achieve big progressive goals, socialism is not the answer. I was reelected.
So should 2020 moderates be concerned? Here to debate is former policy advisor for Mitt Romney and fellow at the Hoover Institution, Lonnie Chin, and Democratic strategist and senior contributor for Millennial Politics, Max Burns. Guys, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Because you heard that. I also want to play a soundbite of John Delaney. He was criticized when he was criticizing Medicare for all, and they didn't like that either. Listen to this.
Medicare for all may sound good, but it's actually not good policy, nor is it good politics. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So these are two Democrats speaking in California, Democratic convention. There were 14 of those candidates there, and they're being booed. They're not even left enough for the group. Should this be a concern? Lonnie, I'll start with you.
Well, I think it absolutely should. Look, the Democratic Party is not the Democratic Party of Bill Clinton from 20 or 30 years ago. This is a Democratic Party that has gone massively far to the left. And if you look at the constituency that a lot of these Democratic candidates for president are speaking to, it's really that far left constituency. You saw it in California. You're going to see it throughout this primary process, and we all know that presidential primaries pull candidates to the polls in the extremes, and the Democratic Party, that's exactly what we're seeing.
Max, is that a problem for the Democratic Party?
No, I think it's not so much that we're moving to the left as it is that we're going to where our base has been for decades. It's been sort of artificially held to the center. And I give John Delaney and Governor Hickenlooper credit for going to California and sharing their ideas. I just wish they were better ideas.
Joe Biden wasn't there. He was in Ohio, chose to do that. He said he was invited to that first. Where does he stand on these issues? Would he be that extreme?
I think Joe Biden's already criticized, I think, some of the reach of someone like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the ambition of things like the Green New Deal. But he's running a really moderate, middle-of-the-road campaign. He was probably right to assume he had nothing to gain from going. But it does say something about your willingness to engage people who disagree with you.
Lonnie, what do you think about the party being so split, though? Because either you're the Joe Biden type and you are more moderate, or you are so far to the left, like the AOCs of the world, where they're pushing socialism, Medicare for all.
Well, I think it's important to realize that if you look at all of the ideas that some of these candidates who are gaining traction are pushing, you've got Medicare for all, which is an additional $30 trillion in spending on health care on top of what we're doing now. You've got a repeal of the tax cuts that have benefited millions of Americans. You've got the Green New Deal, which would basically want to get rid of cars, which we all need to use. So the challenge, I think, for the Democrats really is this. Are they going to be able to win a general election against a president with a great economy when they've got these ideas that really push America not just to the left, but to the socialist left?
Max,
and I don't think America's ready for that.
Max, you're shaking your head.
The problem is it's not a great economy anymore. I mean, we just had J.P. Morgan last week come out and say that the new trade war that the president's proposing on Mexico would be making growth
anemic again. We've seen small blips, but overall the economy's booming.
The economy's been going up. And we posted 3% last quarter, but that's not happening again. I mean, we have between these tariffs, between what J.P. Morgan has said with general trade slowdowns, we're looking at an anemic economy. And it's not as if Republicans are opposed to raising taxes. That's exactly what tariffs are. They're taxes on consumers.
All right, Lonnie. Max, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.